Every Friday for us is a good one, but this one especially is world renowned as a especially good Friday, and we're enjoying ourselves. It's a beautiful day here at Cedar Creek Lake as always. Lots of sunshine, good gardening weather, good time to be in the yard.
Nice breeze, pretty cool out there.
We've been enjoying it.
Well, that's good. That's good. This is the time of year that folks normally start going outside and doing backyard projects and that kind of stuff. And that you can still do that. You know what I mean? You can still go in the backyard, start doing some landscaping, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So there's definitely opportunities for you to still take advantage of the nice weather outside.
Oh yeah, like we talk about with people, especially if you're getting your house on the market right now. We always talk about sprucing up, cleaning up, making the house more presentable, and this, in my opinion, is the best time of the year to make your house the most presentable. You can run down all the flower shops, got little daisies and petunias and mulch that you can put out fairly cheaply, and you can just totally change the landscape for very little money, very quickly outdoors.
Yeah. And two of the biggest things you can do for any house whenever you're getting on the market before you start getting into remodels or anything is deep cleaning and landscaping. Okay, that's your two biggest things. So just deep cleaning and landscaping, and this is the time of the year to do it.
Yeah, because the landscaping, that's the very first thing that people usually notice whenever they first pull up to the house, right? I mean,
right,
that's just
like I say, usually that from when they pull in your driveway up to right inside the front door, that is your first impression. That is where typically 80% of your sale comes right there. They know that there's going to be bedrooms and bathrooms inside the home, and those things are nice, and there's certain things they're looking for. But the drive up, the neighborhood, how does it appear? What is their first impression while they're waiting for the realtor to get out and unlock the door so they can go in and look? And the client is just standing there looking over the surroundings and scenery. That outdoor really does, like I say, leave a good first impression.
Most houses are sold within the first 30 seconds of the showing. The rest of the showing is just confirmation on what the people know within 30 seconds. So, like we say, that landscaping for when they walk up and they're waiting for that door to open, and then once that door is open, that first impression of the cleanliness of the house, the smell of the house, you want it to smell like home. That's what you want to smell.
So like maybe whip in like a batch of like chocolate chip cookies or something like that, and kind of have that. Now we're not talking about like everybody likes chicken, but maybe not like fried chicken where it's like a greasy smell, but something that's nice.
Now,
you know what I mean?
I tell you, fried chicken might just sell me on the house.
I tell you, or you could go a little bit more elaborate, like I've done recently. I've decided to get back into bacon.
Okay.
Working on sourdough bread is an art, and it takes some time and effort.
Yeah.
And a couple days ago, I produced some, and it was actually really good.
Yeah.
And then later in the evening, I decided to try to cut it with my bread knife. I almost cut my finger off here.
Oh, no. I see it now.
But I still recommend the bacon, and it is a good, pleasant smell for a house as well.
And you've also been doing a lot of planting. Like I've seen you doing a lot of like pre-landscape, like getting ready to do landscape and
right,
stuff.
And so like I said, this is just my favorite time of year. The weather's perfect.
Right.
Everything's growing. The birds and the bees are out. I just love being outside. It's not freezing cold. It's not sweltering hot yet. It's perfect.
Yes.
And so, we've been trying to make a couple little posts or videos about cheap, easy things that people can do to help get their home prepared to put on the market.
Yeah, because people need projects right now, and this, like you said, I mean, there is definitely, things are different, but the thing is that people are able to focus on different things they maybe wouldn't have before. You know what I mean? So if you've always said, oh, well, Ed down the street, his garden always looks better than mine. Well, this is the year to take Ed on. Go out there and get that landscape looking good, So,
and like we were talking about before we came on, we've been trying to be a little healthier as well, so we figured it was another excuse to try to grow with something a little less sugary. Or something there.
Right. Because whenever you grow vegetables, they just taste better.
You know what I mean?
Whenever you grow your own, there's just something about it. It's the love, sweat, and tears that goes into it, I guess. It just makes it taste better. So I say that like I've ever done it. I haven't. But
I tell you what, I'm glad I live in America where food is easy to get and abundant.
Yeah.
But if you are capable of having a few little vegetables, or like we even went and got some chickens again. We hadn't had any in a couple years. You do notice the difference in the fresh vegetables, the fresh eggs that come from your own hands. And it may just be that you've put your own effort into it, that it's so much better, but it really is a good, relaxing hobby to do also, not just making the house pretty.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Shai? What have you been up to?
Gardening.
Garden. So you've been doing gardening too,
Yeah,
huh?
gardening in the evenings. It's real estate by day, real estate by night, and gardening in the evenings. I got my corn crop going. I'm growing my victory garden.
Oh,
back in
gotcha.
W2. You know,
Oh,
victory garden.
gotcha.
So,
Okay.
helps keep the nerves in check and everything, and so just keep the brain spry for these good deals.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. If you're out there and you're in, an apartment or a situation where you're thinking, well, I can't really garden myself right now. The cool thing is, if you're thinking, oh man, this sounds fun, I bet you're the guys to possibly talk to about finding a place they can maybe do a little gardening of their own as well. I bet.
We've got some great places here today. Great homes to get on the market, get into them. This is still a good buying season. There's good properties out there right now. The lenders are still lending. Now is the time. Get with us. Get with a good lender. The lenders are still writing them loans. They're writing them at exceptional rates right now. And even, you may be looking at your house right now and be thinking, here's where I'm at financially, and I'm wanting to reduce my financial impact. And so now's a good time to downshift in the market. I have this house, but let me get it on the market, get this thing sold, and get into something a little bit more economical for my budget right now. One of our good lenders over in Canton, Monica Rucker at Fairway Mortgage, has been doing a lot of discussions on Facebook about the impact of forbearance and where that's going to lead in the next couple of months. A lot of the big banks that own notes on houses, they buy them on the secondary market, are encouraging people to go into forbearance. That means you pause your payments for a little bit. Depending on your lender and how they set that up, they may end up, if you go into forbearance for 6 months, at the end of it, month 7, you get a bill for that whole 6-month period just right there. And when you go into that forbearance, it's highly likely, if you choose that route, that you are now ineligible for a refi until that's paid off. The better option would be to sit down with your accountant, your significant other, look at your numbers and see, maybe the better thing is get with my lender first, talk to my accountant, see what options, but maybe a downsize. Downsize would be, you downsize for a bit and then you re-upsize if you need to re-upsize later. They're houses. They're on every corner, literally.
Yeah, they're even making new corners over in Maybank to put them on lately.
Yeah, and you get with the new builds, there's lots of good new builds on the market. You can, downsize a little bit, but at the same time, if you downsize into one of these new builds, you're getting something that's lower maintenance and more energy efficient. So that's reducing, you could possibly be reducing not only your principal and your interest, but you're going to reduce your taxes on that. Your insurance is going to be less on a new build. Most of the time, you're going to have less upkeep and maintenance on the thing. A lot of them come with a 210 warranty. And then you're going to have the energy efficiency, so you're going to drop that energy bill over the next couple of years. So you just win on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just add up those wins right there on that downsize. And so it's a good time to get into it. What do you got today, Brett?
Yeah, my first property I want to talk about is over at 165 Santa Maria Street. This is over in Del Mar here in Payne Springs. This is a beautiful waterfront home. We always love to talk about the waterfronts here at Cedar Creek Lake. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,179 square foot waterfront home, like I said, 62 feet of waterfront, has a huge upstairs room for gaming or extra bedroom, entertaining.
I really like that upstairs room on that one. Good lookout over the lake, because that is a big open cove out there where you can get out there and play. and you got plenty of room to play out there, jet ski, boat, skiing, whatever. But you don't have to be out on the big water. So, sometimes if the lake's a little choppy, you can still be out there and play, or you can just enjoy the view from up there in that nice upstairs room right there.
Yeah, it does have a nice indoor view, but everybody knows I personally like the outdoor porch view. And this has a great covered rear back porch looking out over that cove as well. If I had the home, I'd been sitting there drinking my coffee, watching the water this morning.
Yeah, this is a great home. You may be saying, I've enjoyed my in-town home for a while, or I've enjoyed my ranch home for a while. Right now it's the season coming into spring and everything. It's time for me to enjoy my lake home for a while. And this is a great lake home to get into and really enjoy Cedar Creek Lake.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home, and for only $299,000 today,
$299 for that
could be yours.
So that's a two-story.
Two-story, yes, sir.
In Del Mar, and Del Mar, that's going to be county. They have their POA restrictions, but that's going to be county restrictions. So you're not within an incorporated city right there, and you're going to have East Cedar Creek water and sewer there, right?
Correct.
And you're going to be Maybank School District, right?
Maybank School. And they've got a very nice playground park area and boat launch in the community as well.
So if I've got my boat, depending on, if I want to pull it in or out of the water, or even I've got some friends or guests that have their boat, so they're going to bring it down for the weekend too. And so I'm going to have my boat in the boat slip, and they're going to launch theirs and dock at the boathouse, and we'll pull it out at night. That we don't have to go on down to the main boat ramps, which is just right there in that POA.
Right. And if you are bringing them friends or family in, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. That extra bath really does help while you're entertaining.
Yeah, it really does help right there. And that's a fantastic house to really get into and really enjoy everything Cedar Creek Lake has to offer. All the fun, all the sun.
Right.
So,
I want to move on to our next one here at 601 East Waller Road.
okay, that's over there going to be near Arnold Hills, right?
Arnold Hills, yeah, most people know this Waller Road intersects with Arnold Hills Road there.
Okay. And this is going to be the part of Waller Road between Arnold Hills and between 274. Because you can cross over like you're going to the Humane Society over there on, what would that be, the west side of 274. This is going to be on the east side of 274, right?
Yeah, right in there by the Big Daddy Flea Market
Right
area.
there behind the Big Daddy. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So you got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home here, but it's over 2,000 square feet.
That's some good square footage.
Yeah, and it does have 2 living rooms, and so if need be, you could convert one of these living rooms into another bedroom if you were needing another space there. Large yard, 1.12 acres.
Okay,
so very large yard there.
So that's some good area if you want to plant that victory garden, doing some landscaping right there. That gives you some room to stretch your legs, play a little bit. But it's not so much acreage that you have to be out there, and really, you don't have to be a full-time farmer.
No, it doesn't take the whole day to mow this one, but there is a storage building.
Okay.
If you are one of them that likes to maintain your own yard, a lot of people, I do it myself in my house, and so it's got a storage building, so if you want to put a little lawnmower or some of them gardening tools in, you've got that available.
And this one has a nice little back deck, and one of the nice things I really like about this house, some people really like a heavy treed lot. I really like living in the midst of the woods personally. I don't know what it is. Some people prefer pie, some people prefer cake. But this one, it has some nice little trees on it, but you've got a lot of sunshine. A lot of sunshine coming in on this. And so if you don't like the leaves, like me, I like to park my truck in the driveway just so I can be in and out quick. But I've got leaves all over it all the time. I'm always having to get the leaves off. This one, you don't have to worry about that. Or if you wanted to put in that swimming pool, this is a great location because you have that, what is that,
1.12 acres there.
1.12 acres, so you could put in that nice swimming pool for the summer, and you don't have a lot of trees around, so you don't have the leaves that add the extra maintenance, but also you have big sunshine there over your pool. If you like to get out there, get your tan on around the swimming pool, this is a great place. Buy this one. It doesn't have that pool yet, but it's ready for you to put in the pool you want. It's got the land. Sit out there, tan yourself. It's a great place.
Right, no reason to waller around in your little location you're at right now. Get over to East Waller Road. Check this home out this weekend.
Yeah, that's one. If I'm out house shopping That's one I'm going to check out this weekend. That's a good deal. And how much was that?
$279,000 for that one.
279, and that gets you 2,000 square feet on 1.12 acres, right there in 7 Points. That's a good buy on the
Great
market.
buy there. Yeah.
What do you got next?
Next, this one is a little bit farther down the road, down in Trinidad, at 105 Siena Drive. Now, there's a lot to this one here.
A lot to this.
Go.
So I'm gonna let him list this before I get in on commentary.
Right. You have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,920 square foot, newer manufactured home here. So there's a lot there. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square foot home. Sitting on 1.89 acres. So big home, big lot. But wait.
There's more.
There's more. You also, this has got 4 lots, covered porches, 4 storage buildings, an RV cover for if you like to travel, maybe you got one of them, a large workshop, 40 by 60 foot workshop for storing your extras or doing some projects there at the house. Mm-hmm. But my favorite thing about this home is there is also another 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,064 square foot mobile on the property as well. And this is one we were talking about on the way here, that if you're looking for a property that can pay for itself, this could be it.
Yes.
Live in one home, rent the other, let that rental income pay your mortgage.
Yeah, so you get to do 2 good deeds there. You get to have an investment property on your primary property to help pay for it. But at the same time, you get to help somebody out who needs a little bit of housing, but either isn't at the point in their life where they want to own, or they're needing a little bit of time to get themselves set up to own. So you've got that second property there to rent out, that second mobile home, and you've got the one to live in, and you got the shop, and you got the porches, and you got the RV cover, and you got 1.89 acres on that. And the first home is over 1,900 square feet. How much is that?
Only $139,900.
That's a good buy. That is a good buy.
You get to looking at price per square foot. You're not going to find much comparable to this one on the market today. Very good buy, right over there in Trinidad. Like I said, get out and look. You got extended family, or you got investment money you're looking to put somewhere. Both cases, this could be a very excellent buy for you this weekend.
Yeah, I think that's a very excellent buy. If you want to be down there in the Trinidad area, which is just a beautiful part of the lake to live at, that is a good all-around property. Lots of amenities on that, lots of benefits, lots of features. Go out and see that this weekend. That's a good one to see.
I want to get a little bit closer back to, well, our home base, I guess. Wherever you're at around here is your home base. But over at 10125 Tanglewood, this is going to be in the Baywood area here in Pay Springs.
Okay, so that's just as you come over the bridge from Gun Barrel City. That's going to be on your right there,
correct?
Right? On your right, right?
Right.
Right.
All right, don't get left behind on this one. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 860 square foot home, recently updated, nice screened-in porch, and it's only 1 block away from the park area, so good area to relax, have a barbecue, go swimming, fishing, things like this.
Okay, so is that a waterfront park there?
This is a waterfront lake addition. The home itself is not a waterfront home.
Okay, so it's off-water home in a waterfront subdivision.
Waterfront subdivision. That's one thing people don't think about sometimes while they're shopping. They may not want the full-time maintenance of the waterfront home themselves, but want to be able to quickly and easily get to enjoy the waterfront. An off-water home in a waterfront subdivision, for some people, can be just as nice or more.
Yeah, a lot of us, we may just enjoy the lake just as much as everybody else, getting out there boating, fishing, jet skiing, looking at it every which way, this left or right, one way or another. But we don't necessarily want to be exactly on the water. On the water requires a certain lifestyle to itself and a certain effort, and sometimes it's just not your tempo. And so different strokes for different folks. And this is a good one though, because you can be right here in a waterfront subdivision enjoy those benefits, but be off water for your living.
Right, and like we said, this one right there in Payne Springs, so very close to all the shopping, easy access if you're a commuter, things like that. Excellent buy today at only $104,900.
$104,000. That's good. That's also a good one if you want to get into an investment property. I'm sure that would make a really good rental to set up. Going into investments right now, there's lots of people who would love to rent a home in a waterfront subdivision that is not a waterfront home. That way they can enjoy those benefits, but can have an appropriate rental amount that fits their needs, fits their budgets, fits their lifestyle. They get to enjoy those features at an affordable price, and you get to make money with a great real estate investment.
That's what you call a win-win.
Yeah. Win-win.
I've been quiet over here, sorry. So.
He's been working around the studio getting me set up with a mic. So.
Do you like that better? Is that a little better? Okay.
I do like this
It sounds a little better as well. Okay, so I was like, I had a bright idea, so I was like, I figured I might as well go ahead and throw it in. So
you don't hide that under a bushel basket.
No, don't put that under a bushel basket. It feels like I can actually just talk at the mic. Otherwise, it's like I'm yelling over there.
Well, y'all look real official now. We'll just put it that way. There you go.
It looks nice in the video feed today, I'll tell you. It looks quite nice.
Well, while we're talking about it, I've got my blue one over here. I have an affinity for the blue. And
I would have the blue. I have the green though, just to really drive home the spring and the landscaping and the gardening and getting that home today that really lets you get out there in the yard and enjoy the thrill of that.
Well, Easter is this Sunday, so I figured there was no better way for us to celebrate Easter during the Caldwell Banker Show than to have multicolored windsocks on every one of the mics, because you're blue, you're green, I'm orange over here. So, hey, we're just... this is what you do in radio. You don't Easter egg hunt. You just put different color windsocks on the microphone. So there you go. There's my Easter celebration in radio.
I guess we have to keep the Easter socks for next weekend for our Eastern Orthodox friends.
There you go. There you go.
Their Easter is next week. So you got one more property for us, right?
Yeah, I got one more. This is over in Leisureland, still here in the Payne Springs area.
Okay, that's going to be just down the street from the Baywood, right?
Correct. Just a little bit south there.
Okay.
108 Shady Shores Drive. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,850 square foot new construction home.
Oh, we like new construction.
Yes, we do.
And this is 4-bedroom. We've talked extensively about the benefits of that 4th bedroom.
That extra bedroom for guests, extended family, work at home office space could really come in handy these days.
And a lot of times, whenever you look at your budget for the benefits of what that 4th bedroom is going to give you, especially if you're wanting to live there long term, 10, 20, 30 years, whenever you consider the little bit more that you may pay for that 4th bedroom, but you break it down into what you're paying per month actually for that versus what the benefits you're getting for that 4th bedroom, most of the time worth every penny. Every penny. I mean, it is not that significant more to have that 4th bedroom versus that 3rd bedroom whenever you consider just how much per month. I mean, just for the price of a lot of times going out for a meal, just an extra meal, a couple of cups of coffee per month, you're getting a 4th bedroom. But think of all the different things you can do for it. I mean, your home office, just having that extra bedroom for a kid, setting up your own home radio station and getting into the world of broadcast radio.
Podcasting, everything.
Podcasting,
100%. Like we've been telling people, right now during this time, we want you to try and gain a new skill. So writing room, puzzle room, whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, just having a get away from the kids' room. There you go. I mean, there's plenty of applications for a 4th bedroom. Like I said, I'm a single person. When I was in Tyler, I had 3 bedrooms. That's approximately like a family having a 4-bedroom, right? I'm telling y'all folks, I had an office, I had my bedroom, and my cat. Like, nobody wants the cat box around. You don't want to put it in your bedroom. You don't want to put it in the laundry room. You don't want to put it. I had a whole extra bedroom that I said, you know what? That's the cat's room. So I just put my cat box and everything in there. Never had to deal with the guest being like, oh, there's a dirty cat box or anything. Nope. It was all the way. So there's thousands and thousands of applications for an extra bedroom. I'm telling you, they
it's
may
that-
not be all as weird as my application, but there is application.
I think that's a great idea. Having its own room.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
And how much is that going for, Brett?
Uh,
This is
only
a new build, right?
New construction for only $239,000
Ooh,
today.
man.
Yeah, right there in Leisureland. And Leisureland is getting sewer put in right now.
Right.
East Cedar Creek is running the sewer in Leisureland. For years, everybody's been on septic tanks.
Right.
As far as I understand, you'll have to call East Cedar Creek to verify this. If you want to keep your septic tank, I think you can keep your septic tank for a while if you want to. Or you can go ahead and get hooked up to the sewer. Or new builds, you just have to see where they come in, what time frame they've been built. But having that sewer option there is going to be a big help for Leisureland. I mean, especially whenever you look at the lot square footage for the type of septic tanks you have to have, and this will allow you to better maximize your lot within Leisureland by hooking up to that sewer.
Yeah, beautiful place to be. One of my
Yeah.
favorite lake additions around.
And that's a
Beverly.
waterfront subdivision, right?
Waterfront subdivision as well. Yeah.
Is this a waterfront or off-water property?
This is an off-water property, but Leisureland does have at least two. I can't remember if they've still got their third boat launch right now, but at least two boat launches.
I guess we'll
still.
have to drive through there today
Yeah.
and see if that third one's still open.
One on the south,
One on the
east.
south, east. And the other one, it was closed for repair. Yeah. Well, as realtors, we are good reason to go drive the road.
Right. But at least it's got more than just your one. Like some, it's got
Right.
at least two
At least two.
separate park and boat launches there.
Yeah, it's a fantastic subdivision to be in. You're right there real quick into Gun Barrel City. Easy commute up to Dallas or Tyler, whichever way you want to go. Just fantastic place to live on the lake.
Shoot, yeah, that sounds perfect. I like that. That sounds really, really nice, especially with the new build for that cheap. I mean, 240 or 239 is 239, but I mean, you know, for a new build, that's not terrible whatsoever.
That's a really good price for that square footage there.
Yeah, and what was the square foot? 1850 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, new build in Leisureland on 108 Shady Shores Drive for $239. That's a good buy.
Yeah, that's a really good buy, and you don't have, if you know, maybe you thought about that before, because I know there's some people that don't like septic systems because there can be issues, but like with anything else in the world, you know what I mean? So if you're out there and you were thinking you always wanted to move to Leisureland, you found a house that you liked, all that kind of stuff, well, just know that what you didn't like is changing, so you got an opportunity here.
That's one thing we can be guaranteed of in this world is it's going to change.
It's
Always
gonna
stays
change.
Everything changes. Markets shift.
Right.
So culture shift, housing shifts, designs shift. Landscaping, yeah, it shifts. Yeah, it
Oh,
shifts.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Garden shifts, everything shifts.
Oh yeah, with the architecture, landscaping seems to change with the architecture. You got to have the right landscaping for the right architecture. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, and a lot of it going in these days with water conservation into xeriscaping and things like that. Big changes, big changes.
Yeah, it's another weekend of big changes. I know personally, my family, my daughter's having her baptismal this weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
And my sister-in-law has been at the hospital since last night. Maybe having the baby as we speak right now.
Oh,
so
man,
we'll find out as soon as we
congratulations.
leave here. So there's big changes every day. So
Big changes and a good weekend to get out there, shop some real estate. We're leaving the list here at the studio, so if you didn't have your pen and paper or if you missed one, feel free to call in here to the radio station.
Exactly.
We got the list here, or you can give our office there in Gun Barrel City a call at 903-887-7055, or stop by. It's at 600 West Main in the heart of Gun Barrel City. Big blue and white building right there by the First Baptist Church in Gun Barrel City. Or you can give Brett a call. Brett, how do they get a hold of you?
give me a call, 903-340-6301. Or to go back and watch this video or any of the others that we produce throughout the week, just log on to my Facebook page there.
Yeah. Or you can give me a call at 903-340-6159, or just get on Facebook, SHAIBEN, Realtor, Coldwell Banker, ADR, and you'll find me. I'll pop up.
You always do your typing motion off camera. You always do it underneath the little stanchion there.
If you're watching the video, you can see the typing hands on the video. It's
But
quite unique.
one question I was going to ask just real quick since I heard you say it. So the offices are still open. You can still go to the offices.
Our office is still open.
Okay.
Real estate has been put on the essential list there, getting people's houses on the market, sold, listed, buyers, getting you taken care of. Our office especially, lots of realtors in the area, but our office especially is taking the current events very seriously. And we understand that at the same time we want to maximize safety, but at the same time we have a lot of clients that count on us to get their homes on the market, get them sold, get the buyers to them, and we are strategizing daily and adapting our techniques to maximize cleanliness, maximize safety, and still figure out the best ways to show using virtual showing, camera showing. If you need us to go out there, do like a FaceTime.
Okay.
We can do FaceTime live, FaceTime walkthroughs. We can do video tours of any property. If it doesn't already have a video tour, we can go out there and film through it for you. One of the good things with like the FaceTime technology is we can walk you around digitally through the house. And if you say, hey, turn here, turn there, open this, look at this, we can do that and maximize that showing experience before you even have to step foot on the property.
So a real-time virtual tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we've been talking about different strategies, and one of the things, I guess to carry the show just a few more minutes,
Go ahead.
is looking in the contract. Most people these days put an option period in on, especially on residential purchases. So most people put like a 10-day option period for $100. That buys you the unrestricted right for 10 days to terminate the contract for any or no reason. It's one of those things, it's kind of an easy out just to make sure this is what you want. One of the advantages in this climate with that is while you're shopping, you can do the virtual tours and narrow down your house selection, because there's a lot of houses you can decide if they're on your yes list or no list just by the video tour. And then of the ones that you like, you can pick the house that you like. You're pretty sure it's the one you want. You can put that contract on it and then come during that option period and see the house. It allows you a little bit more distancing. It's not the most optimized way to shop for housing.
Right.
And not everybody is choosing to go this way, but for instance, if you have certain conditions to where you have to be extra scrupulous about how you interact within society right now, it's an option out there for you to still be able to shop, but still keep yourself protected in the way that you feel comfortable. And so we're there to help people out. We are in the service industry. We're here for our clients. Just let us know. We're always every day adapting techniques. Brett and I are constantly talking every day on better ways to show, better ways to list, and even on the listing side. There's a lot of things, if you're wanting to get your house on the market, that we can do FaceTime with you on the property before we even come out to help us better understand the property and pricing, using online signatures to sign documents. We don't have to meet in person all the time. We can go ahead and get those documents signed, and then at a time that's comfortable for you, if you go somewhere else, whatever, and we can come through the house and do all the photography, everything like that, get everything set up, and then we can Vominos back to the internet, and you can come back in and get the house cleaned back up and get back into doing what you're doing.
So many safe, practical ways to make this happen, to make the home buying experience still just as simple and easy as possible, even through this situation. So thank you to Caldwell Banker for thinking of your customers, thinking of the people that are out there doing this kind of stuff, trying to make it as simple in a kind of crazy time right now. So thank y'all for your efforts. It's awesome, man.
Well,
it's very awesome.
For 114 years now, Caldwell Banker's been inventing and leading the way in every way to sell real estate.
Yeah,
perfect.
Our key is taking care of our customers. I mean, always looking for the way that takes care of our customers in the best way, leads to the best innovation in the real estate industry.
Well, if people want that good customer service, tell them one more time how they can get it.
You can give our office a call any day, 7 days a week, 903-887-7055.
Perfect. Well, gentlemen, as I like to say, it's not just a conversation with you guys. It's an education. So I appreciate y'all coming in. Of course, if you are looking to do any home buying or selling here in the next little bit, or whenever you decide to do it, want to get a hold of Caldwell Banker. They are the KCKL approved real estate agents in the Henderson County area. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump into a break. We'll be right back. We'll get back into the trading post right after.